Dear students, I have come with a new module, Income Tax Authorities. It's a theoretical concept and I have divided it into 6 parts. Each topic I will cover 2 types of officials. So this is part 1. So the module is titled Income Tax Authorities part 1. So first one we have to see what you mean by income tax authorities. Section 106 of the Income Tax Act 1961 defines tax authorities. And then 1987 amendment of the Income Tax Act restructured the organizational setup. Now these income tax officials or authorities are the authorities who will ensure implementation of the act. So various income tax authorities we can divide it into 4 heads. One is administrative setup. Second one is assessing officer. Short form is AO or AO, assessing officer. And third one is appointment of income tax authorities. This is given in section 117 of the Income Tax Act 1961. Next is control of income tax authorities. This is given in section 108. So administrative setup itself I have divided it into 6 heads. Part 1 to part 6. So we are dealing with the part 1. In this 2 types of officials I will take. First is administrative authorities I have listed. Administrative authorities of income tax I have listed. One is Central Board of Direct Taxes or CBDT. Second, Principal Director General of Income Tax, Principal Chief Commissioners of Income Tax. Third is Director General of Income Tax, Chief Commissioners of Income Tax. Fourth, Principal Directors of Income Tax, Principal Commissioners of Income Tax. Fifth, Directors of Income Tax, Commissioners of Income Tax or Commissioners of Income Tax Appeals. Sixth is Additional Directors of Income Tax or Additional Commissioners of Income Tax or Additional Commissioners of Income Tax Appeals. Next is Joint Directors of Income Tax, Joint Commissioners of Income Tax or Joint Commissioners of Income Tax Appeals. Next is Deputy Directors of Income Tax, Deputy Commissioners of Income Tax Appeals. Next one, Assistant Directors of Income Tax, Assistant Commissioners of Income Tax. Next is Income Tax Officers. Next is Tax Recovery Officers. Last one is Inspectors of Income Tax. So this I have divided it into 6 parts. And first part I am dealing with the first topic. One is Central Board of Direct Taxes or CBDT. The full form you have to remember. CBDT is the short form, Central Board of Direct Taxes. So this CBDT is the apex policy making and controlling body for direct taxes, and they have the administrative power over direct taxes in India. And the CBDT functions under Department of Revenue, Ministry of Finance. This is empowered by the Income Tax Act 1961. Now what are the functions of CBDT? CBDT frames policies for direct tax administration, issues circulars, notifications and instructions, supervises and controls income tax authorities, ensures proper implementation of tax laws, handles matters related to tax administration and reforms. Powers of CBDT. CBDT issues binding instructions. This is given by section 119. CBDT can grant relief in hardship cases, difficult cases or serious cases. Now frame rules under the Income Tax Act. CBDT can also approve schemes for assessment and faceless conferencing or faceless assessment. Faceless assessment meaning it's video conferencing with the power of AI and all. They have in-person assessing. So that will avoid that taking bribes or any additional that they are taking some conscious efforts to penalize somebody. All this can be avoided. So faceless assessment is possible. That also the CBDT can decide the power. and administrative control over tax officers. If they are doing any, if they are taking bribe, if they are not doing the duty properly, CBDT can take action. Now the second category is Principal Director General of Income Tax, Principal Chief Commissioners of Income Tax. So they are the senior officials appointed under the Income Tax Act 1961. They function under the CBDT, handle administration, supervision and control. Now they oversees regional and specialized operations and ensure proper implementation of tax laws. Now Principal Director General of Income Tax, that they head specialized wings, that is investigation, systems, training, etc. Second, you have to remember Principal Commissioners of Income Tax or Commissioners of Income Tax. They are senior field authorities overseeing large regions. Now, what are the powers of Principal Director General of Income Tax? Principal Chief Commissioners of Income Tax. So, administrative control over officers, issue directions for law implementation, that is the income tax law implementation. Now transfer cases from one region to another. This is given by section 127. Then revision of orders. Whatever orders they have already issued, they went for appeal and they got the revision. This is as per section 263 of the Income Tax Act. Now grant approvals for key proceedings, inspect and review performance, ensure coordination in tax administration. So this is what I wanted to explain in this module. Happy learning. Thank you.